What's up, guys? It's Nemo back again with episode 2 of top 5. I don't know, I have a really long title, but whatever, top 5, that stuff. So today we have another 5 apps, widgets, live wallpapers, stuff. Got it? Got good. Alright, let's get the video started. Alright, so here we got first first app is, it's not an app, just kidding, it's actually a widget, and that is okay, calm down. That is to-do list, and it's a to-do list widget. So this box right here, if you see on my last video, you saw this right here. So there is to-do list, and what it basically, tap on it and you get this UI. So basically, oh wow, alright, great choice of words I'm using. But to input something, you just have to write something. So say I have a test tomorrow, so I'll say world history test. World history. Oh, sorry. World history. You couldn't see that. World history test. Alright, so then I can hit save. And it'll pop up right here. Sorry, my background is kind of, but now you can see it. World history test and then once you complete it, so tomorrow once I complete it, I'll just tap that for the, okay, if I can actually see it. Alright, there we go. Sometimes it doesn't work, but there you go. You have world history test. You tap that, it'll check it off for you, and you can put I think as many as you want, as long as it doesn't exceed the limit that you've set. So the actual app is over here. Wow, I was not ready for this, was I? Here we go, to-do list configuration. So this is very complicated. This is why I wanted to show you guys like this, because so here, some of this stuff I don't even know what this means. But here are all the widgets you can activate, because you have 1x3, 1x4, 2x1, 2x2, 2x3, all of these, all the way up to 4x4. So here are your settings, and you have the check mark system. You can change the colors here, I guess. Yeah, I haven't done much with this, but I can. Here's the theme. So as of right now, as you saw before, I have this theme going on. I used to have this, but I wanted to see my background, so I used this theme, just a little bit more transparent, so it's translucent. Then you have the dark theme, the colored theme, blue, actual like a notebook or shoot, I forgot what it's called, but the notes thing. Then you have the type of checkbox you want, so you can have like a circle, blank, like a tethered, is that a tethered paper? Yeah, it's a green thing, and I believe this is the number of items you can have, so I can have up to 14, which I don't know why I set that, but you can have that. And this is a scroll, you can do the scrolling here. So if I go back, if I put in 2, so I'll just, to add another one, you just click add. Say I put in, I'm just gonna put some random thing. Okay, save. And so now down here there's the arrow, and I can scroll through it even though I don't need to. So there's that. There's to-do list, and I forgot what it's doing I'm using, but I have a pretty like open set of customization because I am using Nova Launcher. So I changed my as you can see, I do have 5 apps here. So because I changed my what do you call it? The grid size on my phone to 5x4. So I do have a little bit more I can do. So you can resize it as big as you want depending on which launcher you are using. Alright, next up we have Rounder, and if you notice in my other video when I opened up any kind of app or something, you saw that my edges were round. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but basically it runs in the background, and I probably saw it here too, but Rounder. So if I tap on Rounder, you have Enable Rounder, Start and Boot, Notification, Corner Design, so you can change the design of your corners, Enable Corners, and here I can show you right here what the actual corners are. So you have, instead of going all the way down your screen, so if I turn it off, instead of doing this, which everyone's used to, you can put little rounded edges on it, and I just like the little aesthetic feel it gives you. And it's nothing big, but it's just a little tiny, make your phone look a little bit more you know, however, whatever you want to say. I was gonna say sophisticated, but some people won't like it that way, and they don't think it's sophisticated. But I can go to corner design, around it. You can change the opacity, and you can also get more, which I don't really feel like doing because I'm fine the one that I have. You can start on boot and all these settings. So that was a real quick one. It's really simple. You have, I mean, yeah, it's nothing too like hard to understand, because to-do list was pretty hard to understand. There's no words at all for that. But you have this, and we can go ahead and go on to number 3, which is knock code. And alright, for this one you need Xpos module installer. I believe that's the full name for it. Xpos installer, it's what it says on my apps. But so you have that. When you go into it, I should probably explain what knock code. Knock code was the code in my last video with the four tiles that I had, and I just tapped on the tile like that. I did 2 1 2 1. So what that did was it just it's just another type of passcode basically. I believe it's on like the LG phones where you can do that, except you can even do that with the screen off, where while the screen is off you just tap it and it'll open up your profile and stuff like that. So you have that for knock code. The way you download it is once you get Xpos installer, which I will put the link in the description as always. You want to go to modules. Just kidding, not modules. You want to go to download and hit. Oopsies, I am so clumsy. Okay, you want to hit start. Then you want to go ahead and search. What do you want to search? You want to search knock code while screen. As you can see, it does say while screen on, and that is because you can only use it when the screen's on. But you want to download the latest version. I already have it installed, so I can go ahead and I believe I do have it active. But once you do install it, you want to go here. Then you want to go into modules, and as you have, I have all these modules here. So I have Gravity Box, Greenify, Instagram Downloader, Knock Code, Overflow, SB Icon Hider, Xpos Tools. But then you want to activate it, and it's going to ask for a reboot. So then you go ahead and reboot your phone. And if I go ahead, and then you're going to get this app here. So you want to go to Knock Code, and you can change knock code. So enter current knock code. This is my current one. Enter new knock code. I'll just put the same thing for ease, and knock code will be set. Then once you've done that, you want to go into settings, lock screen, or depending on however you get to your unlock method. Then you want to, so I have my face unlocked right now, but I can go ahead and you want to change that to pattern, and any pattern is fine. Pattern recorded, continue, and now that you've done that, if you lock your phone, unlock it, it should pop up, but I believe in my new update it doesn't let me. So I'm gonna go ahead and reboot and try it again, and if it does work, then it works, and if it doesn't, it's because of this new CyanogenMod update, because I remember right after I did that, my knock code went away. So I'm gonna go ahead and reboot, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So my phone is fully rebooted now, and it has not popped up yet. So I do believe because of this new update, it had not came up. So if you are using CyanogenMod, it might not work, or I might have to update it. So let me just make sure I don't have to update it, because I mean, I figured it would work. Because I did have a download, I did have an update I could get. No, that's for Gravity Box. So it probably is because of this new update that I cannot use it. And so if you are running something else, then you do have, like if you have another root type and you do have access to Xpos, you should get it. It's it's decent. It does, people can see what it is really easily. Although I did have a very basic one, so there's always that issue. But next on the list is actually another live wallpaper that I really enjoy, and it is called 3D Tiles. So if I just go into wallpaper here, 3D Tiles, and I go into settings, you can see, I'll show you once I set it fully. So you can set the animation height, which is how high it'll come up and how low it will go, or how back it goes. This is pretty much the depth of it. So I usually like it on medium, so I'll just show you my settings here. Medium. Animation speed is how fast and they go up and down, and you'll see what this means. So I have that also on medium. Set color variation. You can do very colorful. Sometimes I like very colorful, and sometimes I like differences. We'll go with very colorful today. React on touch. This will allow you to push back. I'll turn that on. Let's see what we got here. Accelerometer mode, you don't really need this, but parallax 3D mode, you'll see what I mean in the 3D. Hopefully it'll show up in the camera. You can even do 20 FPS and set lower resolution, blah blah blah. So there's all of that. Once you've done that, you hit back and you can see the wallpaper right here in action. So I'll go ahead and set wallpaper actually. Create a blank. I'll show you what it looks like on the home screen. So if I just tap that, go to this. So here's what it looks like on the home screen. And I think it's coming up in the camera, I'm not too sure, but as you can see, like some of these higher tiles look like they're coming off your screen almost, especially at that angle, like right there, you can see it almost looks like it's coming off. So, oh, whoopsies. So there's that, and the React on touch. So if I tap on any one of these, they'll go back all the way to the bottom, like that. It's a nice, fun. It's a nice, fun. Wallpaper. I really do. It's fun just to keep on there and watch the 3D. I pass time in school sometimes just doing this, but there's your 3D wallpaper. Really simple again. Alright, for the next one we have something called a Greenify, and this is also another well-known application, and you get it off of Xpos, which I did. That's why I had the module, so I can show you right here. Download. Oh, not download. Modules, Greenify. So you can download it right here. So you have Greenify. You search for it like the other one, like Knock Code. Search for it, download it, install it, enable it, and then reboot, and then you should have the application. So now that you have the application, what you can do is go into Greenify, and as you can see, it shows will hibernate in minutes after screen is off. Basically, what this app does is it hibernates, and by hibernates, it's just like it won't run in the background and like sync and stuff like that. So you have all your apps you can set. So if I click add, I can add another app. Any of these apps. So like right here, it says may slow down the device when, and you can see all this stuff. So Snapchat, and you can even show more apps, and if you want to find something that you don't want running. So once you turn off the screen, those apps will be hibernated. So I can go ahead and activate a couple one of these. Let's do Google Play Music. We can do I would do WhatsApp, but I'm probably gonna have like 8,000 messages from there, so I don't want to do that. We can do PlayStation app. So we can hit play. You can launch it like this, or you might have to either you launch it like that, or you can just launch the app and it'll go off of hibernation mode. Okay, let's see. Alright, well, basically I launched PlayStation, and now what's gonna happen is that it'll still be perfectly fine, but if I come here, it'll say will hibernate in minutes after screen is off. So once I turn it off, my screen off, and it said in minutes, so in a little bit it should hibernate, and you won't get live notifications, so it'll only come up whenever you actually open the app. So a lot of those apps that I have on my list are apps that I don't really look at daily, and so I don't want these live messages coming in. Basically, it saves battery on your phone, because I know, especially on the S3 with live wallpapers and all this stuff that I have running in the background, my battery can run out pretty quick sometimes, which is kind of upsetting. But so it's probably hibernated by now. We can go ahead and check. So it hasn't been minutes, but it does say in minutes, and I only spent like 30 seconds waiting. But after a couple minutes or so, it should hibernate, and once it does hibernate, you'll see that it won't be running. Also, if you do this and you're using, like, I have a large app like WhatsApp, if a lot of people know what it is and some of you don't, but I mean, you just get messages and messages, so when you do launch it, your phone might crash, and by crash I mean it's going to reboot. So I can tap these all actually and hibernate them, and it's going to say hibernating, and I can do these with each one of them. I don't know why I was working before, but you type that, do that. Chrome, hibernate, hibernating, done. So now all these apps are hibernating, and you can save battery and so forth. I am on, let's see, what am I on? 5% here. Yeah, 5% battery. So I wanted to do this pretty quick. This one was kind of like a, I mean, it wasn't very utilitarian. Not utilitarian, that's the type of government. Utility kind of thing, but there was some stuff. It's more aesthetics. If you did enjoy this video, however, please leave a like, and if you want to see the next one, make sure you subscribe. Check out my last video if you want to see more top 5 apps slash widgets slash games, which have yet to come, but they will, slash whatever you want it to be, you know. And if you saw something on my phone that, oh, I don't know why I have this, but if you saw something on my phone that you would like to know what it is, leave a comment in the comment section, and I will probably make a video of it. Like last video, someone commented on the knock code and the to-do listing, so I was like, might as well do a video on it. So you can probably get a video on it if you comment what it is, and you'll see it come out soon, just like this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it, and I'll see y'all on the next one.